Hey, 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 Crown Publishing content followers, viewers, and supporters. Thank you for clicking on another video again today to see what it is I have to say. Thank you for tuning in to another audio host uh, production by the Crown Publishing content YouTube channel family, brought from our family to yours. Okay, hit that like button to show your support. It's an absolute free action that you can take opportunity of every time you do pull up one of our videos. Hit that like button. Feel free to comment, share. Also, these are free things you can do to help support the Crown Publishing Content YouTube channel in 2024. If you're new to our channel, welcome 1,000 times. We're happy to have you over here with us today as we dive into another discussion topic about real life events across the globe that affect us all somehow, directly or indirectly, is how we like to describe it. And also, where we're publishing and marketing content finally meet. You can inquire more about our content management or ghostwriter services anytime, Monday through Friday. You really just anytime. I don't like to. I love my business. I don't like to do all that. I know people work different schedules and got different things going on. We wouldn't want that to be a reason that you do not be able to take advantage of one of our ghostwriting services if you ever needed them. So you contact us anytime. All we like to inform you guys is that we need at least 24 hours to respond. Yeah, when it comes to this side of work, I'll need that much time to respond, but we're definitely started back taking ghostwriter service orders. You can also find Crown Publishing content on Fiverr this fall 2024. And that is where we've been advertising and marketing uh, our services as well, because everybody just don't be on YouTube, y'all. I try to give as much information as people still go and listen to our other, I don't want to say other podcasts, but we may have presence on other platforms. They still go check us out on iHeartRadio and stuff like that. So I like to keep these announcements prevalent. Okay. So let's dive into the topic without further ado, because I think I'm bringing several of them today. I just want to keep producing the work that I promised my viewers, followers, and supporters. Right? It's like they say, look at the cup half full and not half empty. But boy, one day I'll tell y'all the story of what I went through when I feel like I finally in life started doing it. People, I feel like, looked at me crazy for being unsatisfied, or I'm sorry, for being satisfied with the minimal. And I wasn't satisfied with the minimal. It was just that at that time, me looking at the glass half full, was just keeping me sane. If you know that you're not trying to settle for minimal and you feel like you're at a season in your life where you need to look at that glass half full, leave people alone with that. It was just a little jokey joke this Monday morning. We hope that you guys all have a beautiful week out there, work week, or for any students returning back to school, teachers too. Do feel free to inquire with us, about us. There's that Gmail right there at the bottom of the screen for you guys. If you want to learn more about our ghostwriting services, how this might help you with curriculum planning and students too, because we know you got high school level to college. Some of these guys, take advantage of our services. Anyways, we just wanted y'all to know that and continue to, make sure you subscribe too, because when we post new information about services and stuff outside of our presence on YouTube, you can also be notified about it. All you got to do is hit that golden subscribe bell right there in front of you. All right, and don't forget to hit that like button. But what inspired this topic today, though I said I was going to bring it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, because in my opinion, everybody's perception and opinions and views matter, because we all come from different places. I'm going to keep preaching this over and over again. And we don't know why a person stand on what they on different stuff until we know what molded them, what shaped them, what made them the way they are. So what inspired this topic is, a meme. It was more than a meme. It was a quote by the one and only Miss Erica Badu, and she says, "No one wakes up and chooses." I could be a little off with the verbiage, but it was something along these lines. Nobody wakes up and chooses to be a single parent. Hers might have said a single mother or something like that. But for the sake of this topic, I'm going to say a single parent. Because when we really think about that, it's not even just trying to say everything Erica Badu makes you think about your life. Everything she says, everything that comes out of her mouth. But that is a hell of a reputation to have, right? But this was one of those things that, you know what I'm saying, made me slow down and think for a second. If the Bag Lady song and different songs hadn't did it already, when we talk about this specific artist, but uh, I said, in my opinion, that's true. So I hit the like button. I made sure to share it too. I thought it was so true. Like, yeah, nobody just who the hell wakes up in the morning and say, I want to be a single parent. Now, there may be those rare instances because we know there are rare special circumstances and situations. So we're not here to like be mockery of that either. Maybe people do choose to adopt and they were single and they just wanted a child. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, for the sake of this topic, we're not including those special circumstances. I think it's always a great thing, in my opinion. This is just my commentary and reaction to this topic subject, but it's always a great thing, for somebody to open their home for a child. Let's say the child is not in need. Like I said, it's the parent. It could be the parent in need who randomly wakes up and say, I want to be a single parent today. But nobody, for the most part, just chooses that. So regardless of what leads us, in my opinion, to that circumstance, like, oh, okay, I'm a single parent now. And people have been single parents throughout different periods, different ages of their children's lives, right? We're talking about mothers and fathers. That's why my question topic on the thumbnail today is, should single parents only date single parents? If this is the case, Miss Erica Badu, and it's not to come here and challenge what she said. As a matter of fact, I said that first. I agreed with what her quote said. But I also, when I dug within and thought about it, I said, let's get to it. Let's not stop there. Let's talk about it. Like, well, should single parents only date single parents? In other words, should people with kids be out here really looking for serious relationships or commitments within people who have no children at all? Leave your opinions in the comments. It's just, a healthy discussion about something. I was trying to say there's no right or wrong answers in the comment sections, and there's no bullying allowed, tolerated, none of that stuff. I never really state that on my videos, but we, for the most part, we don't have that going over here. That's why y'all are encouraged to leave your comments and opinions. We like to have healthy discussion topics about real life events across the globe that affect us all directly or indirectly. If it's not a topic like that, it's just not my type of coverage. It's not even going to pique my interest to talk about it, because I'm like that in real life. Like, if it really has nothing to do with the upkeeping or something we can learn from, or teaching moments in life, that's really, I don't know if I'm through growing in life, but where I am right now, that's what I like to focus on. And anyways, I'm just inviting y'all to join me on how I think sometimes, but it's still a question. Should single parents only, I'm not trying to sound like coming from a place like Kevin Samuels with value and relationships and stuff like this anymore. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm like, really though. Now, just like I say on every segment, character is going to hold more weight at the end of the day than any talent in this world you could have. Yes, to me, parenting, some people are more talented or skilled than others. But I wasn't going to get to that yet, because even statistics say that even single partners sometimes prefer parents. We were talking about first parents and their preferences, being out here in the dating pool and everything, out here, you know what I'm saying, making themselves available for somebody who has no kids at all. Is it a better preference at the end of the day? Because we know that a person who's already experienced with parenting, regardless of what level they are with it yet, I bet you off the rip, they already would understand the minds of children, the way what children need. They would understand parenting a little bit, though we all have different forms and uh you know what I'm saying, ways that we parent, right? Because we all come from different backgrounds. Or are y'all more of the type out there, you made up your mind that you're going to parent, you know, you want to enjoy the experience, you want to go through your own trial and errors. We know that what you try with your oldest two might not work with the third and fourth, so you change things up later. Somebody that's already a parent, I guarantee you, they would already understand that priorities are already based around their children before they met you. A good parent, this is already going on. It's not like they would have to come up with every and explain every time why they have to move the way they do or why they're doing things the way they do, because their priorities were already based around their kids. This is another reason why sometimes single people do prefer somebody that's a parent over a single person. So everybody's preferences are different. Just here to bring some more perspective and light on topics such as these. And this is not even a colorist topic today. I didn't say black households or any ethnicity of households with this topic. We're talking about parenting, like real life. Should single parents only date single parents? Then you got play dates, right? They just become more convenient or available, right? Because you met another parent, even if y'all don't end up dating. Parents, I know if y'all agree with me, hit that like button. How many of y'all, I know it's not just me, end up becoming some type of, if it's not friends, you did meet new people just because your child met somebody new, right? It's not just your life anymore. Just once again, giving those examples of why, you know, statistics and places like Reddit and Core already have people saying that, yeah, this is a whole reason I prefer to date a parent in the new age over somebody who hasn't had kids yet. But you do have those two that just say, well, you ain't got kids, I ain't got kids, we must be meant to be, right? Not calling them wrong either. I'm just talking about the different categories of people that do exist out there, and how I feel like we should remain aware and constantly keep these topics relevant when it comes to parenting, and not just we can judge the single parent, but I'm here to more break it down, especially in those areas of the single parent's life that seem to be more judged than others. Now, maybe I'll even get more single parents on the show to talk to us more, because once again, I'm just one perception, but it's like I'm just, you know, one voice. But you do have single fathers out there. You got whole single grandparents raising kids. So this topic was just all the way across the board for the most part when it comes to single parents. Should you only stay in the dating pool preference of other people with kids when you have kids already? It will break it down some more. What is dating like having teens? What is dating like having babies, right? I know y'all here for it and you're going to love it. You're not going to want to miss this. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button as well. Because to me, in my opinion, broken parents don't have to mean broken children, but we see this cycle too often. And of course, I can't say that comment without adding kudos and props to those parents who already work together for the kids despite breakups, divorces, deaths, work, you know what I'm saying, work opportunities that might have came up that broke the, when I say that, because y'all know it be couples out there that do get, they end up breaking up over that. Somebody go in a career and, you know, it just, I don't know why that would be an issue, but maybe the husband, the wife, the girlfriend, boyfriend, baby daddy, baby mama, you know, the other one wasn't cool with it, or they couldn't stay down while that person finished law school, and different stuff like this be whole reasons a person break up, a couple break up, right? But then kids be involved, okay? And the stigma has always told us that a woman, because we're going to get to that part of the topic next. I'm glad I went this direction with it. Most times the stereotype is that a woman should not actually move too fast. She shouldn't have too many people around her kids and stuff. But we know that truthfully, this should be really the right way for men and women. Like, dads, when the kids are coming over, it's your time with them. Why you got a million different women around the kids or something like that? Or if we gonna say this about the women. But I feel like it alleviates all the confusion at the end of the day too, when communication is open. Once again, going back to give props and respect and reverence to those families and parents out there that have already graduated this level of single parenting, right? Like, they got through the single parent part. They both end up meeting new people. I done went to soccer games, you know, the stepdads, the stepmoms, the step cousin, everybody there. And it states it on the back of their t-shirts. They be like, I'm dad number one, I'm dad number two. Sometimes there's a dad three with the way that things be today, you know, and it be mom and stepmom. I don't be trying to figure it out. I just be secretly giving them claps and props in the back of my mind and head. You know, they might not understand why I done glanced over there a time or two, but you know, even if dad moved on and got with a man or whatever, the whole family, the child is still being provided for. The whole family is still there to support that child. So once again, this is just not even touching the surface of how deep a topic like this can and should get. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all of us having different experiences coming from all across the globe with single parenting, okay? um I left off saying that broken parents don't have to mean broken kids all the time, okay? Because even through a breakup, I would say that single parents should both want to see the other parent as happy as possible, as healthy as possible, all that. Because we know that if the parents ain't in a good place, in a good state of mind and all of this, how can they be the best providers for those little ones looking up to them, right? Though people try to I don't know how to say this part, but you know what I'm saying, just what I said says a lot. If you Even if you can't stand a woman, that's just, anybody can understand that. You can't stand a man, y'all break up. That's this Breakups are a real part of life. But where in do breakups begin to lead to children suffering, youth being, not having everything they need, all that type of stuff too? That's where I feel like these topics are prevalent. We're definitely not communicating. It's too many statistics of broken households, and not just in the black communities. Y'all would be surprised to know. So many different factors can lead to single parent. I don't know if people thought, they'd be like, women need to keep their legs closed, they want to be a single parent. Like, y'all do know some people started off in whole relationships when they conceived children. Like, they legs wasn't just out here open for everybody. I think I speak for all the women when I say this. Come on now, they was in a whole relationship, some were married, been in long committed relationships. They still ended up single parenting. And the true definition to me, to clear up the stigma, just adding a little more perception and light on the topic of single parenting, to me should just be, you know, you're not married. End of discussion. You can have a whole quote unquote man, boyfriend, and all this, right? But in my opinion, if you're a parent, the day you became a parent, the day you pushed that baby out, the day that baby, y'all found out it had a heartbeat and y'all knew y'all was going to keep it. You know, in my opinion, single parent is just like an unmarried person who has a child. I wouldn't care if you say you got a boyfriend, you're still a single parent. Now, we love blended families, right? Blended families are a real thing. Blended families are still, families are blending as I speak this right now. There are blended families out there. And we don't mean like in a colorist or racist way. We mean like blended, like married into, divorced out of, uh, born into, just different things like this that blends families. But I would say once a family has been blended, the blending starts on an immediate family level. Y'all notice how they even have statuses of family? They be like immediate family, extended family. What is your definition of family? Leave your opinions in the comments. But it's really funny they have all these categories of family, literally, like when you are signing paperwork and different stuff. But the immediate family used to be just considered, y'all know how it go, like just these immediate ones. And it's funny how even when you blend a family, some of those blended family members are very well now immediately considered immediate family, because if you are a sibling, or immediate is just somebody probably you was raised in a house with like your whole life or something like that, like your immediate family right there. Does that mean extended family gets excluded just because you decided to blend a family? Two single parents came together, right? That's why I feel like somebody, I'm like, dang, if I ain't, they say if you ain't seen a book on the shelf, write it. It's a really funny joke in the publishing world with a lot of dreams and goals and visions and things that I have and things I've been working on. It's a very, very funny meme I go back and visit sometimes, because it's the same thing when it comes to voicing your opinion about something. If you ain't heard nobody say it, it's probably because you were born and meant to say it. Because a lot of stuff people ain't even said yet. People was thinking it. They were thinking it. Somebody wanted to say it. Anyways, this, like I said, is such a deeper topic. It got so many angles, points, and uh, perimeters to it. I definitely have to come back with a part 2, 3, 4, however long we got to go. And don't be surprised if y'all do see me go ahead and bring other parents to the stage, just to get some more perspective on a topic like this. But in the meantime, leave your opinions in the comments, share this video to show your support. You can also, we appreciate commentary. And if you do end up receiving any of our ghostwriter or content management services, right here on the channel is another platform. You guys are encouraged to leave reviews, but you'll be able to leave them on Amazon as well. We can talk more about it. Like I said, if you email us at crowncontently@gmail.com. But in the meantime, we just thank you guys for your support. Hit that like button, and until next time.